And welcome folks, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. My name is Verm, and today we're going to be starting Marvel's Avengers, a game I know is not particularly well loved, but I felt like doing it. I really like the movies. I know it's not connected to the movies, it's separate interpretations of those characters, and I know it was pretty hated at launch, and that they've added people like Black Panther and on PlayStation, Spider-Man, but we're just going to be doing the main campaign, the reassemble section. And we're going to see how it goes, so I'm going to shut up while the opening cutscene plays after it loads in. We're going to be playing it on hard, I guess. Why not? So I'll shut up and let it play the cutscene.
We see it all around us more and more every day. People with power punching down. But the Avengers weren't like that. I believed it in my core. I keep thinking, this has to have happened for a reason. Maybe this is what I've been waiting for. Maybe I'm finally part of something bigger.
I can see the bird, Jabu, look!
It's about time. Oh. These seats don't recline.
It's so beautiful.
Huh. Why call it the Golden Gate Bridge if it's not golden?
There are so many other kids. I bet their stories are all amazing.
Competition is what makes us strong.
What if they don't like my story? What if it doesn't fit in? It's gotta be perfect, you know?
When you were born, your brother said you had googly eyes.
What?
But I thought your eyes were the most beautiful things I had ever seen. We are all unique, Kamala. You should be proud of who you are.
I love you, Abu.
I love you more. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this thing.
Oh, could you imagine? And the winner for best fan fiction ever is Avengers versus the Evil Sewer Lizards by Kamala Khan. And the crowd goes wild.
That's the spirit. Promise me something. Win or lose.
Oh, I'll always be good, Abu.
Oh, beta. Good isn't a thing you are.
It's a thing you do.
That's my girl.
Folks, we're approaching the Avengers West Coast headquarters on the left, and we'll be touching down on the Chimera surface.
Hurry, Abu, let's go!
All right, hold your horses.
Whoa. This is amazing. Fanfiction contest, here I come.
Okay, so we've just arrived at the Avengers Day celebration for the first mission of the game. We're playing as Kamala Khan, a little girl who has come to show off her fanfiction. I believe it's a competition to see who can have the best. And first and foremost, I just want to say the motion capture and animation work in that cutscene was amazing. Like, the graphics in this game really are stunning.
Reporting for duty, Cap. She's such a badass.
Is that supposed to be Captain Marvel, I think? And then we have Thor.
I wonder if he's this tall in person.
And Hulk. This was what really drew me to this game, being able to play as Hulk and just smash stuff to bits. Like, I know the game's supposed to be garbage, but I'll make my own mind up based on stuff like that.
Always striking a pose.
And then we have the big man here. Let's go and talk to this lady.
Hey there, finalist. Can I get your name?
Kamala Khan. And this is my dad.
Yusuf.
The Khans. Great. Make sure to check out our comic scavenger hunt. Collect all 5 and get access to the VIP balcony. Once you've collected them all, just scan your phone at the elevator and you're golden. Have fun.
Don't you have enough comic books?
But the VIP balcony. I have to. Pretty cool. Still hoping to see the real thing.
Okay, so I have actually played this mission before. I torrented it to begin with just to see what I think of the game, see if I did want to give it a go. So we have to find 5 comic books and then trade them in throughout this celebration. So we can activate this, which will show us where things are.
To get your VIP pass. One comic at each booth.
I don't know where to go first.
So we're going to go over here. I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 controller, by the way. But yeah, so we've got a little target practice mission.
Points to win. No problem.
Aim at them, and it shouldn't be too hard because they're like out in plain sight. You can see the score above the Iron Man wrist launcher thing. Really, really easy, but whatever. I will say the visual effects in this game are pretty stellar so far. I think that was one thing that made a lot of people expect a lot of this game, was just how good it looked, like in the pre-release footage. And that's one aspect of it that definitely lives up to it. The texture work, the effects work, everything about it. So we've got our first comic book.
Is now mine.
I don't actually know anything about Kamala Khan, but I know she is one of the Avengers.
I beat the Widow's Bite game, Abu.
And I missed it?
We're not going to be going for all
Always so
collectibles,
good at these carnival games.
but we found one, so... Okay, B is through here in the arcade.
Captain America and the Avengers? Clash of the Superheroes?
We've got a Hulk smash machine here.
Smash!
I don't recall what we have to do for this. Oh, we just
Let's do this.
up square and then press triangle.
Yes! Kamala, strong like
That was really easy. That one wasn't as fun as the Iron Man minigame, but I guess each of these is going to be like themed around one of the Avengers, maybe.
Are there any discounts for VIP relatives?
And C is through here. Well, that was a lot of stuff to that.
Are you okay?
No, I already got this comic. I need the Captain America one to finish the set. Wait, if you get doubles, want to trade?
Sure.
Cool. See you later.
Okay, so we have to try and get a second Captain America comic for that fellow there. What's this?
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Definitely not Robert Downey Jr. though. We had a marker there to press a button. Okay, let's see what this done.
Oh, this one's all out. Oh my gosh! Repulsor gloves! Oh man. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, it's Thor.
Ah, what atrocity is this? Ah, apologies. You're very small and hard to see. There is no need to cower before a son of Odin, though I understand the impulse. What is your name?
Oh, Kamala Khan.
Uh-huh. And what is that thing you are holding?
Oh, it's a high-density muon beam. A Model 3 repulsor club. It's Tony Stark's first love.
Odin's beard. About as intimidating as the man himself, hmm?
Oh, you're funny.
Yes, I am. Behold, a true weapon that needs no improvement.
Okay, that's cool as fuck.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if she be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Indeed. The difference between Stark's trinkets and a god's might.
I can feel myself nerding out over this game already.
But every hero has to start somewhere, right?
Yes, yes, of course. You are very wise for one so young.
Thanks. So are you.
Kamala Khan. I will remember your name.
I can't believe I just met the God of wonder. Mind blown.
That was pretty cool.
Comic books. Prize. Focus.
I sort of wish for the PC version, because this was like a 2020 game, they could have added like ray trace reflections for this area. That would definitely have improved the look of the game, I think, a little bit more. So where do we have to go next? Over here.
I love your hair.
We're going to do them in order, so we'll go for C first. And here we go.
Cool. More comics.
We needed to get two, didn't we, of the Captain America one, though?
That's those scientists from the TVs.
Terrigen was meant for the people, not some toy for billionaires.
It still can be. Stay focused on what matters. Our work is going to change the world, George. I know you don't like the pageantry, but it will be worth it.
He'll want control, profit.
We won't let him. This is your moment. With Stark's funding and your mind, you'll be a hero to all those people. Can't you see? We are so close.
Here you are.
Bruce.
You disappeared this morning.
There's always work to be done.
I know.
What is it?
Nothing. It's some little thing. We're just getting some strange readings off the reactor. George, maybe you were right. Maybe we were too hasty to put this on public display. Do you think we could run over the numbers just one more time?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what are you doing back here?
Well, I'd assume that's supposed to be Bruce Banner.
I'm lost.
Sure. Let's get you back to the main event, okay?
I always wondered why there was never like a proper MCU Hulk film. I know some people dispute whether The Incredible Hulk was. Still a good film though. He, I believe, was here.
Looks like I need to give it a try if I want that next.
Try and get Mjolnir out of the ground. What do? Tap square again. And then press triangle again.
So close.
Try again. Oh no, we get the item. Oh, it's to simulate the fact nobody can lift up Thor's hammer. That's pretty cool.
Almost done. VIP
Whosoever holds this
balcony,
hammer,
here I come.
if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. So I think we're actually trying to get to a VIP balcony where we'll be able to see the Avengers parade or something. Let's see what these are.
Abu would never let me get my pilot's license. But it would be so cool to fly one of these.
Don't even think about it.
This is really
I
quite
just
cool.
got to meet Thor.
Go over here now and see what this one is. Oh, it's Captain America's shield.
Oh no, this one's all out. The shield Cap used in World War II to smash Hitler in the face. This is so cool.
You're in the way.
I'm sorry.
This contest should only be for the real fans.
Hey, what makes you think I'm not a real fan? I deserve to be here too.
You really think that the Avengers read your little story? Get out of here.
Fucking hate bullies.
And the mob, and the press, and the whole world tell you to move. You plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth, and you say no. You move.
What?
Who said that? A real fan would.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here.
I already quite like Kamala Khan. Like how she handled that as well.
Great. And they're out of comics.
You know, for what it's worth,
It's the big man.
I thought that was pretty brave.
Thanks.
I'm guessing you're a Captain Marvel fan. She's off planet, but she would have liked to meet you.
Sorry, you're Captain America. I'm Kamala. Kamala Khan.
Khan. Your story had the evil sewer...
The sewer lizards, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thor really got a kick out of that one. Said they actually had a sewer lizard problem on Asgard once.
You read my story.
Everyone submitted.
That is so cool.
Hey, Cap, we should head to the stage. Tarleton is losing his nerve.
And it's Black
You
Widow.
seen Thor? He should be here by now.
I saw him. I saw him, yeah. He was over at the Stark booth, but he's probably not there anymore because I saw him leave.
Who's the kid?
Nat, allow me to introduce one of our esteemed contestants. This is Kamala Khan, expert on all things evil sewer lizard.
God, I'm fanboying out here.
All right. Hey, that thing you had me do with the storm drain cover? Pretty badass.
I mean, it's nothing compared to what happened between you and Madame Hydra. That was wild.
We should head to the stage.
Right. It's nice meeting you, Kamala.
See you around, kid.
I'll see you around. That was Captain America. And Black Widow. I'm dying. I already have this one.
And there they all are, look.
Maybe I could trade this one with that
The
other
boys. And the woman. Oh god. This game is like already awesome, even though it might be shite. So far as well, I quite like the voice actors of the new Avengers compared to the movies. So let's see what we get for giving this in.
Hey, I got the comic you wanted.
Awesome. Trade you.
Pleasure doing business with you. That's it. I got them all. Now to get up to that VIP balcony.
And we just got ourselves an achievement as well. Meet Abu at the VIP entrance. That is over here. I don't usually like to rely on like guidance in games and stuff. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla the last few days, but for this game I don't really mind because it's one I'm just playing to have a bit of fun with. I'm not really that bothered about getting psyched into it properly. I might do some of the grindy online stuff like off camera.
Director Fury.
Director, aren't you concerned that your helicarrier's reactor might be incapable of containing this Terrigen? We know nothing of...
We wouldn't be moving forward if this wasn't completely safe. The Chimera delivers the safety and protection of the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. combined.
Thank you.
Bruno's never gonna believe this.
Oh, hey kid, be careful.
Oh. Okay.
It's not Samuel Jackson, but it's still Nick Fury. It's still a really good voice actor by the sounds of it. So, yeah, I'm not as mad at this as a lot of people are.
The elevator to your fancy balcony. It needs your phone.
Open sesame, comic book overlords.
Well, let's go and see this VIP balcony. Watch over what I'd assume is going to be the Avengers Day celebration. I will be keeping quiet for all cutscenes, by the way, and just general dialogue pieces. And partially just because I'm absolutely fanboying out playing this game. As I believe I said at the start, I'm not like the biggest fan in the world of the Avengers movies, but it's still a really, really good property.
We're here to celebrate too.
I'm going to shut up and watch this.
This is the best day of my life.
I'm glad.
Kept talking.
They make us heroes look a lot more impressive than we actually are. We're also unveiling a new clean energy source called Terrigen. I'm told it's quite powerful stuff. And to explain how it works, the man who discovered it all, Dr. George Tarleton.
Thank you, Captain Rogers. The Chimera is powered by a new mineral, Terrigen. 3 years ago, I found a strange rock, yes, in the San Francisco Bay. Upon further tests, it was clear this mineral would be...
Hello, San Francisco! The city of fire.
Here he is, the man himself.
And no parking. I am working on the no parking thing. Nice bag.
This is awesome.
We should get out of here. Come.
Although that doesn't look so good. So we're gonna get to play as the Avengers now.
There are no accidents.
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Try to keep up.
Grab the Quinjet net. Just in case.
On it.
Okay, so it looks like we're now gonna get to transition, to play as Thor and Iron Man.
Yeah, obviously. Figured I'd let you catch up. Whoa! This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
Way ahead of you.
Thor, see if you can clear a path on the bridge.
Aye. Go! We got at least 30 armed men out here. We need backup.
He looks nice. Go on, Thor. Smash.
You are not worthy.
Okay, so we've got like a tutorial section here.
There are mortals trapped. Lots of small angry men.
So it's got a dodge mechanic, like that.
Just caught a bus.
One thing I know people didn't really like about this game was the level design and the lack of real enemy variety, but to be honest, I don't mind so far. I mean, obviously I'm only a minute in, but I have played like the majority of this level and maybe a bit more, I can't remember. And I don't mind it really. The attacks feel suitably weighty, like you really do feel like you're playing as the superheroes. As you can see, you smash things around left, right and centre.
We got civilians trapped behind those barricades. Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them.
We got you, Thor.
Okay, let's go and smash through this then. So if you hold down triangle, you can do a power attack, which will smash through stuff. And then, as you may have seen me doing before,
who are we dealing with here?
You can throw your hammer.
Did not introduce themselves.
Hang on, those guns are shield issue. I'll get Commander Hill on the line.
Cap, they picked today for a reason.
Agreed. I'm staying with the Chimera until we figure out what's going on.
Thor, thank you.
Stay down. Help is on the way.
Okay, here we go. Let's smash these guys up. Can I have Molnir back? There we go. The attacks really do feel quite weighty in this game. Like, I feel like I'm smashing people with Thor's hammer right now, which, well, there's a lot to say for that.
Whoa, Thunder God. Who said you could have all the fun?
Oh, yes. Okay, so we can press L1 to use the Warrior Fury ability, which, as you can see, is electrocuting everything left, right and centre.
Surprised?
Ooh, cocky. I like
I
that.
do wish I was playing this at 4K at the minute, but I only record at 1080 simply because the file size of the videos is just crazy high otherwise, and my internet bandwidth isn't that good. So, yeah, I'll switch over and probably play this again if I enjoy it at 4K. Can we smash the shields? Yes, we can. Let's lay down the smackdown on these guys. It does look like you can snap between enemies pretty quickly. Kind of like, I guess, Arkham game or something like that. Let's see what God Blast does. Oh, that's cool. Where are the enemies? Oh, there's one there.
It's not over, Stark.
Hey, get back here.
And now we get to be Iron Man, I think, and take out these guys. Oh, yes.
Just got confirmation. A SHIELD convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read?
I think it's automatically locking onto enemies. I could be wrong.
Okay, whatever.
So yeah, this is a little bit on rails, but it doesn't really matter.
I'm glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
The spectacle of it's what matters.
Rockets are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn things.
Come on, let's take these guys out.
Cap, we should secure the Terrigen crystal if that thing gets hit.
Already on it. Tarleton's heading down to the reactor chamber now.
I assume the crystal's that thing Kamala Khan put a hand on.
Stay behind cover. All right. Which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
Oh, yes.
Avengers, the convoy is carrying classified SHIELD prototypes. furious tracking down the full manifest.
And then you can fly by holding X and press circle to descend.
I really love being shot at with my own weapons.
We'll keep you updated, and Goose is fine.
Ah, I didn't know you
You
were
can
listening.
hold up the blast button to do a more powerful one, like so.
Can't shake the feeling we're playing catch up. There's something else going on here.
We're just gonna beat these guys up and then see what happens next. Oh, we can use our unibeam attack again, but there's no point really. Oh.
Alright, whose bright idea was it to outfit shield trucks with turrets?
We're just going to deal with the turrets because they're going to cause a bit of problem otherwise.
What's going on down there, Tony?
I like the
Everything's
toughness of Tony Stark
Just
in
hoping
this
these
as well.
guys don't have... They take it back. They've got pulsar tanks.
Cap, that ship's not ready for flight. Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
You'll need backup. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
Oh, we're going to get to be the big guy. Please let us play as the big guy now. He's not. Oh my word. Here we go. Let's just give these guys a smash. Oh, you can slam the people you've grabbed as well. That's fucking cool. Hulk smash. Can you throw the cunts you've picked up? Oh yeah, you can. That's good. Now, I wish there was a game where you could play as Juggernaut like this. Just go for these tanks. Stay out of the way of that beam, obviously, because that could mean death. And then Hulk smash. It's not too hard. Like, it is very, very on rails, which is one big complaint with this game. But, it's fun. I like that each character feels kind of unique as well. I mean, Thor and Iron Man both have the same sort of basic attacks, but they all felt a bit different, and then Hulk definitely does feel like his own entity in this game. Like just this big fucking lump of a brawler. So we're going to Hulk smash down onto the ground there. Pick one of these up, throw him, and then smash the rest of them. And he just took a fat L.
You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel cakes.
Focus, Tony.
I do like that Tony Stark is just a bit like out of it, like he is in the movies in this. They do seem to have captured their characters' personalities pretty well.
Avengers, talk to me.
Those tanks are doing a number on the bridge. It could fall if we don't take them out.
Ah, the tanks are going down, trust me.
Can't take much more punishment.
Oh, wow. Haha. That's really cool.
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Even dropped the line.
Shit.
Oh, this game's ballistic.
Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game. Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Down!
Nat, it's going to this.
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read?
Oh, I love that suit design for Captain America. Okay, so we're the Cap now. And we can throw a shield bouncing off everybody.
All hands. The Chimera is under attack. Evacuate the civilians.
Fire in the hole! Go, go, go!
I like the way it's snapping between characters like this. I do think this is really, really well done.
Steve, do you read?
Oh, alright.
Nat? Nat! Tarleton, are you there? We're being cut off.
Captain, we have a problem!
We're just going to throw our shield around a bit.
Not bad!
Oh, I like that.
I've never seen readings like these.
I'll get to you as soon as I can.
So even Captain America like has got that like street punching style of combat, which I think definitely works.
Flanking position!
Like this game overall, like I'm not seeing so far the issues with it. I know I'm only still on the first mission, but it definitely doesn't feel like a bad game. We're gonna throw the shield in that steamroller ability again.
The reactor won't stabilize. The Terrigen's molecular structure is breaking down it into a gas. Something below is feeding energy into the reactor. It's extraordinary. Take him down.
Doc?
Okay, these guys want some beat up as well.
The ship can't take much more of this.
Let's just batter these. I do like that finisher ability as well.
Tarleton? Tarleton! Avenger, do you read? What's happening out there?
I did actually recently rewatch the first Captain America film, and it holds up extremely well. A lot better than I think some of the earlier Marvel films do.
Shepard.
Okay, we can now use the Brooklyn Brawler.
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
We're going down.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
I'd assume the use of Kamala Khan as well as like a way of introducing a character that's going to be significant later on, like Magma in X-Men Legends.
Sonic bomb?
For anyone that's played
Are
that.
you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Now that is an entrance.
This guy looks serious.
Taskmaster.
Oh, this was the guy who was in the Marvel Spider-Man game.
We need to get that detonator. That bomb goes off, it could liquefy everything within a 10-mile radius.
Well, what are we waiting for?
That's fucking awesome. Hulk's fucking holding the Golden Gate Bridge together.
I'll handle the freak with the detonator.
Okay then. Do we get a gun? Yes we do. I'm gonna say we fucking better do this fucking Black Widow. Okay, he's leading us on a bit of a chase.
Oh yeah? Here's one. Oh, kicking your ass!
Well, let's punch his head off.
The base of the bridge is secure.
I feel this might be some sort of boss fight coming up. This is fucking nuts.
Getting these strange seismic readings. Got it.
Like, as far as spectacle goes, this game fucking nails it. Sure, the gameplay mechanics might be really repetitive and simple already, but like, if they put a good story to it and keep the spectacle going, then as far as I'm concerned, it's a decent game. Whoa, careful, Matt.
You know, I was hoping to face
Oh shit. Okay, so you double tap circle to evade, and then you just wail on the cunt. And then I'm assuming just sink lead into his back. I mean, that does definitely seem to be the way it's done. Okay, so now he wants a bit of a scrap. Holy shit, this game's actually fucking good. Okay.
Oh, did I break your little jetpack?
Doesn't matter. I have this.
Damn it. Hand it over.
Am I shooting? Nice, he's got a shield.
Taking your usual notes.
What?
Let's back up now, this is
I fight, the more you learn, right?
It's called photographic reflexes.
It's called...
Okay. Not being too bad here. Got a nice little dodge window there. Let's give him a few punches and kicks. So pour a shot or two into him. Back up in case he decides to turn around and do something not nice. Oh shit, he's got a few different attacks then. I was expecting him to be like really effective in terms of his moveset, but he has actually got a couple of different attacks. Playing Elden Ring makes you realise just how good some bosses can be in games. So what you want to do is, by the looks of it, just wait for him to do that attack where he comes in close. Dodge him, this one he'll try twice, and then a slam, at which point you can get some punish on him. Oh shit, he got a kick off, doesn't it? There. Oh shit, that's got a, by the looks of it, an R2 attack that lets dip to people with a grappling hook. Okay, what now? That doesn't sound good. That doesn't look good either.
Must be frustrating. Always one step behind.
Oh no.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna
Tell
do?
you what, he has got a few different attack phases.
I'm after something much more valuable.
What's that?
I won't.
Oh god, he's battering us. Okay. Oh no. Yep, we're dead. Okay, so he does have quite a varied moveset, like those trap mines. Oh, they can be shot by the looks of it. We'll try that this time.
Your dance ends now.
Okay, we've got him down to the point where he does that, and then you can grapple away from him. And then I guess we want to try shooting those mines.
Always one step behind.
Oh god, he's got a throw attack as well.
Sell it to the highest bidder?
Wait for him to do his slam, get a few hits in.
I won't spoil the surprise.
Oh no. I was going to say, we're going to die again here. I mean, we have got it on hard difficulty, but yeah, it's a bit rough. One more go.
Your dance ends now.
So you want to grapple in close to him. She'll throw him away like that. Maybe try getting a couple of hits in.
Frustrating. Always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do with it? Sell it to the highest bidder?
Okay, we'll move out the way of that. Oh, is he about to do his slam?
What's that?
I won't spoil the surprise.
Then you can get some hits in. See what he does next. Oh, it's the mines. It did say that you could shoot his trap mines, but apparently not. Okay, we got a good fucking hit in there. What's he doing? What's he doing? Looks like he's nearly down. That's a good dodge there.
Still trying to piece it together?
You giving up?
Not a chance.
Oh god. What's he doing? There's something I can parry then.
So, where has your investigation left you?
That you're not the brains behind this. And this smells like distraction.
Okay, so we've got Veil of Shadows, that makes us invisible.
Coward.
What's the matter? Don't like surprises?
And that allows us to get a bit of a beat down on him, and then put a finisher in there.
Next time, take better notes.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna shut up while cutscene plays.
Guess you saw that coming, huh?
You think you've won?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, Romanov. The world will remember this day. The day their heroes failed them.
What's happening here?
The city's collapsing.
Damn it, they played us. Steve, can you hear me? Get the hell out of there!
Beta! Screw this.
Was Kamala on there when it went down? No.
5 years ago, the Avengers paraded dangerous, untested technology causing damage on an unprecedented scale.
I'm assuming that was the end of the first mission, in which
Our
case
beloved
we'll be
Captain
calling it a
America
video when
was killed during the
done.
attempted theft of this technology. Thousands of other innocent people died, and many more still bear the scars of what has come to be known as A-Day. Hundreds fell sick, encased in strange cocoons, only to emerge with dangerous, otherworldly powers. With no known cure, the disease has spread across the country, and while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers promised to rectify the situation, it was Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. Many still lay dormant, unidentified. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
Their activities outlawed, the once mighty heroes disbanded. But out of tragedy is born hope. After the government liquidation of Stark Industries, Dr. George Tarleton, himself a victim of A-Day and founder of Advanced Idea Mechanics, thinks science is the solution to our nation's problems.
I wish I knew what happened to Captain Rogers that day, but I was nowhere near the reactor room. I don't have those answers, but I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
Comforting words to those families torn apart by the disease. But is he too confident? Many criticize AIM's tactics. This so-called resistance army grows stronger every day. This is Phil Sheldon reporting live at the A-Day anniversary.
Can't see the revolution right under their noses. Come on. Where'd you guys go? There's gotta be a clue here somewhere. Hello there. If you get it right, copy everything. We'll find you. Now we're talking. Whoa, Retro Stark.
Do you have a moment to talk, Beta?
Yeah, sure.
The girls are leaving for the mosque retreat in a couple of hours. It's still not too late to meet them at the bus.
It's tonight?
Kamala, we talked about this. Going to the retreat will be a good time to get away from all of this. Breathe some fresh air, laugh. Nakia will be very disappointed if you don't go.
You're right. I'll think about it.
Good. Very good. There'll be ice cream, eh? Oh, and best of all, no boys, so lots of fun. I love you, Beta.
I love you more. But you don't get it. Okay, where were we? Password hint. First love. Oh. What?
If it's Tiny Stark, his first love himself, surely.
Come on, Kamala, you got this. Oh, right. Duh. Dang! Come on, guys. No way. That can't be it. Oh my god, I'm in!
Okay, that's a bit dumb, but if it
Can't believe
progresses the plot, that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that.
Right. Copy everything. Bless your inflated ego, Tony Stark. Come here. No, no. No. Oh, bricked! I know I got something. Better check this out at headquarters. Guess I really kicked the hornet's nest. Gotta get to headquarters and check out what's on this flash drive.
Okay, folks, so that was the end of that first mission. We're now on to normal. After A-Day, we're 5 years later, where people have slowly but surely been picking up Avenger powers and stuff like that due to the explosion. We're going to call it a video now. My initial impressions, actually pretty strong. I think the gameplay's varied enough between the different characters. Each one has its own feel. Graphically, there's one or two aspects, particularly reflections, that could have been improved, but overall it's a very good looking game. Characters seem interesting enough, so I'll see you next time. Until then folks, until then.